What's up, everybody? It's Leonard, your boy, friend of the people. Welcome. We'll get to all the subscribe stuff in the end, as usual. Fellas, women as well, but targeted to the guys that are moving towards a better mental space. Your mental health is important for you. It's going to be important for you with your family, if you already have a family, especially. Even just for yourself, especially for yourself, more than anything else. Having that that place of being able to express, write down, feel whatever it is you need through this process. Is it an easy process? Yes and no. It's all based on the stages of being comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. Meaning, expressing those thoughts that harbor your mind, even if that means writing them down or looking in the mirror and having those conversations with yourself. If it gets to a point where you're no longer able to do that, you can seek therapy. The thing about therapy is, especially with melanated men, having that safe space to have those conversations with people and not feel ousted or feel belittled by it. Don't ever feel belittled by seeking help for yourself. It's really, really, really important. I just had my therapy session yesterday, which was really cool. Because I'm also getting to know the therapist as well. And as I'm getting to know her, she's allowing me to get to know me by asking certain questions that actually make me say, I didn't think about that. Let me pontificate on, that thought process. So having therapy and a therapist will help. Especially someone that you can relate to on basis of race. A lot of times some people aren't in that, had those same mental experiences, especially for those of us that grew up where we feel like the odds are against us based on the color of our skin. So to have someone on that same spectrum, it can play a major part and become helpful for you. Now, before you go into the spaces of, well, I don't have enough money to, seek therapy, things of that nature. There is an app that will help cater to that. It's called BetterHelp. No, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I use it because I live in a town where I don't think there are even therapists around here for that matter. So I'd have to travel well out of the distance of where I live and pay them. So BetterHelp allows me to be at home and I could do live chat. I can do a phone call, or we can do through text. And you have multiple options. You pretty much explain what it is that you are wanting to work towards within that dynamic. And it's really helpful. They do have it to where if you aren't working, you will get a discounted price. So look into that. You can find it in the Google Play Store. You can probably find it on Apple as well. For those of you that have iPhones, it's called BetterHelp. Excuse the tractor. I'm at the park. He's doing whatever he does as his job here. So, as you can see him going by in the mirror. In the windshield, rear windshield. But some things you can do before you decide that you want to take that route. Start writing. Writing helps. It helps with your process of what's on your mind, possibly the dreams that you have, things that you encountered that may have triggered you, or the day prior to. Write about it. Do things that you're inclined in to help alleviate, not distract, but alleviate and allow you to feel you being who you are again. Does it take time? Yes. Me as a musician, a car enthusiast, all that. It took me time to slowly but surely get back into it, and I can feel myself getting back into those dynamics, like my confidence is coming back. Being in the gym, that's major as well. That's helped me a lot. Go for walks. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Hell, if you want to walk a mile, 2 miles. I do 2 to 3 miles, depending. It's really helpful. You can walk using headphones. You can walk just in the quiet. Depending on how I'm feeling, I'll walk while it's quiet, and it allowing me to assess thought processes or have those peak aha moments for myself. And I'm able to take that with me later to intertwine it with the rest of the things that I use in order to help me, rebuild my mental health. Just because you deal with mental health issues doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't mean you won't ever break out of that. You can take your power back. Doing these things is going to take time, because now you're getting to know you, or you're rebranding yourself. And a lot of this stuff can happen through, growing up as a child, being told, well, don't express your feelings. You shouldn't cry. Being in mentally abusive relationships, things of that nature. So those things can take a toll on your mental health, can take you in a whole totally different direction. But as you take the steps to grow, learn about who you are, learn about the things that make you feel uncomfortable, comfortable, triggers, whatever the case may be. Take that with you, and it's going to allow you to incorporate that through your daily aspects. So don't ever feel like you can't work on it. This channel is a safe space for you guys that do I don't want to say struggle, but deal with mental health issues. Now, if it's something much deeper where you're delving into depression and things of that nature, I would seek clinical help from a professional. I am not a professional whatsoever. This is my journey, and I'm sharing it with you guys, and hopefully it can help a lot of you that are in that space, and you want to get yourself back and rebuild yourself to a better individual. You have a clearer mind, so you don't have that defeatist mind state. I won't dare say victim. And the reason being is because people downplay the victim. Is being downplayed more and more. Well, you want to be a victim. You don't want to be a victim at the end of the day. You're really trying to get in your mind that you can defeat whatever it is that's, you know, attacking you mentally. Some people call it the bully mind, and the bully thoughts, where you have these aspects of feeling like you're lost. You can't move forward with certain projects, certain things that you want to do. You feel defeated before you even start. You know, you can have that space of being a victim. I think the way people say it plays a major impact. You can be the victim, but don't forever live as the victim. I think that suits better. So for you guys that are going through this transition in your life, because for some it's a transition and you've yet to realize it, you know, and you're going to bump into people too that have no idea that you're going through this, so they won't know how to support you, even if you explain to them. They would think it's just, oh, you can get over it, but it's not that type of party at all. It's a whole different playing field. So connecting with those type of people that don't tell you, well, you can get over it, and they tell you, feel what you feel. It's okay to express what you feel. It's okay to be who you are as an individual. That's major. So, and if you have a spouse that watches, that, you know, that will watch this as well, you know, that maybe they can take some pointers and help you guys move into a new direction, especially if it's causing turmoil in a relationship subconsciously, because a lot of times you don't know that this is occurring. So for you women that are with someone that may be having mental health issues in some form or fashion, talk to them, ask them, be their open space, be their safe space. You know, get into their mind, have a mental stimulating conversation with them. And the more that you do that, the more that man will be able to be vulnerable with you. In a way, but more so that not to be able to manipulate or anything in that matter. If you love that man dearly, if you like that man just as well as you love him, take the steps with him so that he doesn't feel alone in a world that already feels like he's the bad guy before he takes a step out of his front door every AM. So, of course, with that being said, I hope you enjoy your day. I'm going to go for a walk. It's nice out. I'm hitting the gym shortly too, so there's that. But if you enjoyed the video, if you took something out of this, please like, share, and subscribe. It'll do wonders for my page as I'm just getting started. Share it with a friend. Share it with your girlfriend, spouse, wife, women. If you're watching this, share this with your husband, boyfriend, someone that you're interested in. It can help somebody. I know that it can. You know that it can. So please enjoy your day. And of course, be well, be free, wear the crown. Peace.